Hi, I'm Brian Dixon, Senior Vice President of Research and Development here at LifeVantage, and I'm here to tell you about our Heart Health Activation Stack, a group of products that help support the core of your health, your cardiovascular system. Cardiovascular health is the #1 health focus worldwide. But your cardiovascular system is easy to take for granted because it always just works until it doesn't. That's why being proactive in your heart health is so important. There are two key parts of your cardiovascular system. First, there's your heart. That's the muscle that's constantly pumping. And it's sending blood through the second part, or the pipes of your circulatory system. These pipes are your blood vessels and veins, and moving blood through that system is how oxygen and nutrients are delivered throughout your body and how waste and carbon dioxide are removed. Your heart has a finite number of cells and they begin to naturally die off as you age. You want to do everything you can to keep your cardiomyocytes, your heart cells, healthy. Also, a healthy circulatory system can help prevent your heart from having to work too hard. Fortunately, you can do a lot to keep your heart and cardiovascular system healthy. Eat a balanced diet with heart-healthy foods, and I recommend the Mediterranean diet. Exercise, get enough sleep, and manage your stress. Supplements can also be a small part of a heart-healthy lifestyle. They provide important nutrients to help keep your blood vessels healthy, your heart muscle supplied with energy, and your blood flowing. There's a study that showed if people drank 5 cups of green tea a day, it protected heart health. And green tea is delicious, but do you want to drink 5 cups a day? Probably not. The reason that green tea and many other nutrients are beneficial to cardiovascular health is because of their antioxidant activity. And we know from the research that Protandim NRF2 Synergizer offers amazing antioxidant protection. This is because it helps activate your body's production of its own antioxidants, which are significantly more powerful than those dietary sources. These antioxidants your body makes are incredibly important. One reason is to combat free radicals and oxidative stress, which is an important aspect of your vascular health. Your vasculature is broken down into 2 major subcategories: arteries and veins. The veins are basically just pipes, but your arteries are different. They're lined by muscles controlled by what we call endothelial cells. These cells are directly in contact with your bloodstream. They send signals to the blood vessels telling them to relax and increase blood flow or to constrict. They send these messages through a molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide production and function are protected by antioxidants, which defend against oxidative stress. Maintaining the ability of your cells to produce nitric oxide ensures your blood vessels continue to receive the messages to relax. This means blood flows through your circulatory system appropriately. Think of it like the water pressure in a hose. It's the same idea. So antioxidants are critical not only for maintaining the structure of your heart, but also to help maintain healthy blood pressure and normal circulation. Protandim NRF1 Synergizer is designed to support the health of your mitochondria, which are the energy power plants in your cells. They're incredibly helpful for heart health. Your heart is like the ultimate endurance athlete. It keeps beating and beating and beating. And like an athlete, it needs a lot of energy. It naturally has a lot of mitochondria to fuel this process. But as early as your late 20s, your mitochondria start to work less efficiently or die off, and they aren't replaced. Your heart has to do the same amount of work, but may be getting less cellular energy, or ATP, to do it. Protandim NRF1 Synergizer helps activate the body's natural process of removing damaged mitochondria and creating new ones. With enough healthy power plants to create more ATP, your heart stays healthy and strong. You also need a number of compounds to help metabolize the fats your mitochondria use to make this energy. Things like carnitine, alpha-lipoic acid, and coenzyme Q10 all help turn fat into ATP. Your body naturally produces all of these compounds, but again, they decline as you age. Protandim NRF1 Synergizer helps your body maintain more youthful levels to fuel your metabolism. One thing you may not know is that the process of generating ATP is highly reactive as the chemical bonds from nutrients are broken apart. This creates free radicals. So just breathing and the essentials of living can cause oxidative stress. So it's important to maintain a healthy balance of antioxidants to neutralize those free radicals. Fortunately, ingredients like the grape extract and quercetin NRF1 Synergizer help maintain that balance by providing direct antioxidant activity. They work great together with Protandim NRF2 Synergizer, which, as you know, activates the production of your own natural antioxidants. Eating fatty fish a couple times a week has long been recommended as part of a heart-healthy diet. This is because it provides essential omega-3 fatty acids. Scientific literature shows that the higher omega-3s in your bloodstream, and especially in the membranes of red blood cells, the more cardioprotected you will be. But you may not eat enough fish or know how much is enough. So a supplement like Omega Plus is a great way to keep your levels consistent. These omega-3s are important because they're absorbed into the lipid membranes of your cells to keep them more fluid. You want your cell membranes to have a gel-like consistency, not be rigid and stiff. This is because nutrients or other important substances need to easily diffuse into and out of your cells. In the case of cardiovascular health, for example, you want nitric oxide to be able to flow easily through the cell to help keep the blood vessels functioning properly. LifeVantage Omega Plus also provides omega-7 fatty acids. These aren't as common, but recent science has shown that both can help maintain healthy triglyceride levels, which is another important aspect of heart health. And we've added vitamin D, which is involved in the function of your blood vessels. So if you want to protect your cardiovascular system, try our Heart Health Activation Stack. The combination of Omega Plus, along with Protandim NRF1 Synergizer, and our flagship product, Protandim NRF2 Synergizer, will definitely help show your cardiovascular health a lot of love.